Hi, hello YouTube. I'm back again today. This time I have Paige with me yet again, and this is something she wanted to show me. I'm not exactly sure what this was at the time, but now that I'm well aware, I'm like, I regret it. She has traumatized me. So she had me react to this thing for from the Internet Historian, and I don't need to say anymore. We'll just get right into it, and I'll let you see for yourself. I have been traumatized, and yeah. So this is what you wanted to show me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into here.
Put your reaction, like skill to the test, because this is something to react to.
Okay.
This will, if this is an illicit reaction from you, nothing will.
So I'm gonna go on a disclaimer. This video was submitted by her. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I just know it's Internet Historian, so it should be good.
It's good
And it's
stuff.
gonna be
It's
cursed.
good stuff. It's good stuff.
I have a feeling this is gonna be cursed.
Yeah, I mean, it involves first.
So on par cursed. Okay, well, copyright disclaimer. Now I have one here. If I get a copyright, fuck you, YouTube. Internet Historian's already got me covered here.
Yes, this is for fair use purposes, discussion, comment, and news reporting, team scholarship, and research. This is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Yes.
So yeah, yes.
Well,
so let us react.
I'm scared, but here we go.
Where are we?
We're at Rainforest.
Where are we?
I already got jump scared by a furry.
Rainforest.
Yep.
In September 2015, a group of furries came together with a brilliant idea.
Okay.
Rainfurrest, a convention for and by furries. This is their story.
I'm just bringing in all the dirty laundry here, so you guys are lucky, and I'm probably going to ask you to not post that video, mister.
Rainforest is the
I think they
reverse of
posted that
Dashcon.
video.
Where Dashcon was a disaster caused by its organizers, Rainforest was a disaster caused by its attendees.
I am absolutely sure there is no truth to the rumor that Rainforest is under an evil curse. I am happy with that.
He is what?
Officially declared
Are you sure?
2015.
Hold on. Hold on. Anna, that long pause with no answer. I'm sure. You're sure what? What exactly are you sure?
I can't tell if they said answer was edited out or this was no answer.
I don't know, but either way, that made it even funnier. But still, you sure of what?
No curse here. No curse here.
Are you sure about that? Because it seems to be a hint of a curse.
Oh, you haven't been into the details of the curse.
No, but I think I'm going to be introduced to it sometime soon here. Maybe.
It all started with a talent contest that went okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it started well.
Some started to get absolutely trashed.
Quite literally trashed.
I mean, that is our curse.
He was quite literally trashed. Thrown in the trash.
A few hours later, the destruction had begun. Somebody had deliberately loosened the bolt on one of these toilets, so that when the next person flushed, water flooded everywhere.
Ah, yes, a classic prank. Except this time nobody used a firecracker. They just unhinged the little bolt a little bit. Everything's fine. You're just gonna have a little bit of a mess.
I didn't see that to unbolt it, actually. Did it bring in or stole it, or did he use his bare hands?
I don't know, but if you use your bare hands, that had to take a while, because normally that shit's on there tight. So if you loosened it, you had to have brought your own fucking tool.
Now imagine a fridge struggling for hours to unplug that.
I mean, this is me saying this. If they got a lot of time to come to a convention to do that, I'm sure they have enough time to sit there and do it for that. Just a joke for that.
Honestly, fair enough.
I feel like they have enough time to do that.
Actually brought tools specifically do this. That is the scary part.
That's the thing that's said with anyone. If you have time to go to a convention, you have time to do this.
Fair point.
2.5 inches deep. An emergency plumber was quickly on the scene, but the damage was already done. Water had leaked
Yeah.
through the floor.
Poo
and onto
water.
the basement
Poo and pee
surface
water
below.
everywhere. Yes.
Meanwhile, staff and security are threatening to throw out some of the guests. They had disabled the fire alarm so they could hotbox their room.
Oh my.
Obviously, there are reasons not to do that.
Obviously.
Down at the hot
It
tub,
isn't
someone
common
took
enough
all
fire
of these
department.
towels and threw them into the spa, but not before rolling up towels and stuffing them directly into the pump, causing thousands of dollars in damage.
I'm about to say, at that point, if you're the owner of this place, at what point do you not kick out all of these fucking people? They are justified to kick out these people.
I think it was just too confusing because there are too many stuff happening at the same time. Because like, understand that this happened more or less between the same 24 hours or so as the con was happening, right? And so this was happening, you're like one after the other. I can't imagine the staff was handling very well.
I'm about to say, the fucking manager's probably losing their shit, just going, you know what, just shut it all down. Everybody get the fuck out. I don't care if you're innocent in this, just get the fuck out.
That's it, everyone out.
Just get the fuck out. I don't know who did it, but I'm blaming all of you. Fuck off.
What do you mean you're freaking peaceful and have nothing to do with the con? Out, I say! Out!
I don't care. Out!
Throws him out the window.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope he's on the first floor if they throw him out the window. If not,
Anyway, okay,
have a
sorry,
nice trip.
I'm sure the first can withstand, you know, like, it can turn your fault.
I'm sure it's padded, but I don't think it's that
safe
padded.
to fall into that pool full of towels.
I still don't think it's that padded. Then again, I wouldn't know, so I don't know.
What's a few broken bones?
To any of the furries out there, if you can confirm or deny that, that would be good, because I have no clue.
To the furries that actually fell off. Sorry.
Does it absorb damage? Because we do not know.
No, honestly, I couldn't at first. Like, they were selfish. Like, honestly, there's something about them that makes me feel like you will be, you know, like on the inside. Like, you come out of there just ready. Now, if cannibals were a thing that was haunting humanity, there were a bunch of them, like, waiting at the end of the con to get these people who were just cooked the entire time, ready to. You have them at the corner of the street with those, like, napkins tied to their necks, and, like, forks and knives.
I mean, fair point, I guess. Yes, exactly.
That did not happen.
And they
No, that
stepped
did
up
happen.
From DashCon, from going number 1 in the ball pit to going number 2 in the swimming pool.
Someone left a candy bar in a
Back at the
pool.
bathroom, there were rumors that someone had drilled a glory hole into one of the stalls, although this wasn't confirmed. But what was
Yeah,
confirmed
wasn't
was
confirmed,
over
but
2,000 nitrous oxide canisters just laying
it was
around
there.
in
How did it
rooms
get
and
there?
hallways. But that was just the start of the drug problem. First, a couple of guys overindulge in mushrooms and need an ambulance. Then a staff member gets arrested for sexual assault. Then someone else is arrested for regular assault. A few others drank too much and needed a second ambulance. And on the other side of the car park, 2 more people are being arrested, one for drug possession and the other for dealing.
I sold it.
Meanwhile, you have these guys roaming the halls. They call it crinkling.
I call it cringe.
Couldn't do it.
Crinkle, I call it cringe.
Surely
Why? Why though?
Surely that's surely unusual.
This is more of the internet I needed to see today. My poor innocent eyeballs.
I knew what I was doing.
How dare you? I'm about to say, I know I wasn't that innocent, but still, why?
Got a darkness right in the eye. And
Unfortunately, darkness is looking back at me. I see it right there. Look at it. It's looking back at me.
with his poop-clad hat. That's not a useful one, right? Right.
It's been a long day already. Been a long
I gotta
day
get my
already.
sleep somehow.
After the noise it makes when they walk around. And yes, some of these diapers are full.
Oh no.
The other guests weren't too pleased.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Later on, they're just throwing food and diapers in the
Walter,
gardens
no.
and stairwells. They were behaving like animals.
One thing that's important is for you guys.
Aminals.
You guys all be really good back to the hotel. You know the elevator buttons? You really don't have to use your foot to push them.
A few hours later,
Where the
Elevator's out of order. Okay.
But that wasn't the end of it.
There was an incident with diapers being found on people's cars.
The hotel was left in ruins.
You like
Oh.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Oh no, it's
The Hilton
continuing.
submitted a letter listing all of the reasons Rainforest would not be allowed at their venue.
Degeneracy you see above all of them.
Damages more than all of the other cons.
It's just degeneracy and all of the above. Just read above. That. Number one rule. Degeneracy. The rest of it, just read that one. Refer to rule 1. All 10 rules, refer to rule 1.
Yeah, I call the 10 one to see above, which is 9, which is see above, which is 8, and it goes straight to 1.
Yeah. Just all of it.
That year. But it wasn't just the damages. Rainforest was insured and had over 150 grand in the bank to pay for it all. Rainforest was just so toxic that they said, no thank you, take your money elsewhere. But that left them with a rather large problem.
That's a large
Because
kitty.
big hotel chains talk. Hilton talks to Sheraton, talks to Marriott, talks to Holiday Inn, talks to Hyatt, talks to Best Western, but there's more. Someone was sending detailed letters to nearby venues, warning them why they shouldn't host the next Rainforest. Soon, there isn't one hotel in Seattle that has a convention center willing to host them.
No other
Gee, I
hotel
wonder why.
this side of the state
It's a mystery.
wanted to take us. From
Yeah,
Seattle to
I wonder
Bellingham.
why.
What's interesting is that the organizers knew who was sending the letters.
These are the things that were talked about in that letter, and you're pretty much the only person who could have known that. Yeah, in my heart of hearts, I know who it is. Lean's motive and opportunity around, and it pisses me off.
In case you missed that, what he's saying is whoever sent the letters was the same person who was putting diapers on these cars. Running low on options, they started to look further outside of the city. They managed to find a venue in Spokane that was willing to give them a shot. But by February, none of that mattered. The diaper-wearing saboteur had sent out another letter, and Spokane backed out. So Rainfurrest 2016 was cancelled.
Yeah. That does not surprise me.
And that's the story of Rainfurrest.
Yeah, that was short, sweet,
So
to the
far.
point, so yeah.
Unlike DashCon,
so far.
Rainforest is coming back.
Excuse me?
And Rainforest 2017 promises to be bigger and better than ever.
RF 2017, they're bringing it back! They're bringing it back! Yes! Oh, so many memories! So many memories!
Oops,
I
never mind.
about to say, I don't think they ever
Everything that's,
forgot,
happened.
if I'm being honest.
So it's cancelled forever. Bye.
Just
One
cancel
last
forever. Bye.
A couple months ago, I made a video called Balloon Boy, The Untold Story.
I have I have
watch
already
it.
seen that one, and I know of that already, so I'm good.
Yeah, this
I know of that one.
This was the little gem that I wanted to show you.
What, the balloon boy?
No, the little rainforest anecdote. You know, it's an historical part of the internet. You know, like DashCon. You know.
A historical part that I could have gone without knowing. Thank you for this, though.
I said this to Runya, and he was like, "Cause he really didn't know anything."
You sent it to that poor boy? What have you done?
Yeah.
What have you done to that poor boy? He is now scarred.
If he is more messed up than he already was, that's on me. That is on me. And Sunny.
Okay,
Sunny's part of the blame.
Wait, Sunny also recommended? Or did Sunny send this to you, or?
No. This one is me. No, I knew about this one on my own because I watched a lot of internet. So
Oh,
I
okay.
started on House of Concordia, which is a beautiful video. Unfortunately, it's like an hour long, but it's such a good video, right? I always recommend the Cordia. It's an awesome video. But like after that, I watched a bunch of stuff, and this is one of the hidden gems that I noticed that not a lot of people know about, especially the rainforest incident. No, few people know.
Yeah, I could have gone without knowing this, so thank you.
Well, look on the bright side. That was not a detailed description of everything that happened. That was
Yes, but on the bright side, there isn't one.
No, there is. Sunny has it.
I would look on the bright side of life, but there isn't one anymore.
Listen, you're a vampire. You belong to darkness anyway.
Wrong darkness. That's on the far other side of hell.
The ocean is deep and layered.
There is many layers to it, and I am not on that layer. I'm on the whole other district.
There's actually DASCON here too, if you want to know about it. But I think you heard about DASCON, right?
I'm going back
You
to the.
heard about
I'm going back to the basement. I'm gonna show myself out. Just, you can end this video. No, you can end this video. I'm seeing myself out.
Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, bell, notifications, subscribe to OnlyFans.
What?
Twitch. I think
I'm sorry,
that's better.
OnlyFans. What? Since when?
Coming soon at least 10,000 subscribers. OnlyFans doesn't let you make a account or not.
I'm about to say, who's OnlyFans?
Yeah, it doesn't let you. So,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Fancy. No, I'm kidding. But the like, right, all that stuff.
And with that, that's the end of the video, and I do not want to have to watch that again, please. I need no follow-up. I just know it's canceled, and I need no follow-up. So, yeah. So the link to the original video will be down in the description below. Go check out the Internet Historian, and everything else he does. Probably don't want to see this one. You probably don't need this info. But if you're curious and inclined, go right ahead. As well as Paige's links, all of her links will be in the description as well. Go feel free to follow her and check her out on YouTube and Twitch, as well as my links down there. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. And a little side note, I'm still trying to get better. I'm recording this today since I'm well enough to at least talk without coughing my head off. Some uploads might become a little bit slower because I'm having to learn a new edit software because I used to use CapCut, and since they changed a little bit of their terms of service, I'm not very happy with CapCut anymore, so now I'm having to learn a new editing software. So while I'm learning that, please give me a little bit of time to figure out what the hell it is I'm doing. So yeah, with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.